Welcome back to Scary Tale. Tonight's true story comes from a quiet apartment where one teen's weekend turned into a waking nightmare. It's a reminder that sometimes the danger isn't supernatural, it's terrifyingly real. We didn't live in a big apartment, just a modest place in the city with a layout we'd memorized like the back of our hand. My room was right across from the front door with a small kitchen and living area to the left, and my mom's room down a short hallway. But what stood out most about my room was the fire escape, right outside my window. And that window, well, we'd broken a small rule. Because of my asthma, we'd installed an AC unit in it. It was the only way I could sleep in the late summer heat. It was a quiet building, mostly families and older tenants, the kind of place where nothing scary was ever supposed to happen. It was a Friday night. I was 14. School had just started again, and I was excited for a chill weekend. My older brother was working late, so it was just me, my mom, and my little brother A. Around 9 or 10 p.m., we were all in my mom's room watching TV. He was absorbed in his tablet, and everything felt calm. Then, it started. My mom got up to reheat some leftovers when she paused. She told us later she heard something, a faint shuffle from my room. At first she brushed it off, assuming it was one of our 3 cats, but when she looked at the cat tree, only 2 were there, and the 3rd was curled up in the room with us. That's when she got nervous. She slowly walked toward my bedroom door. Her footsteps were hesitant, silent. That's when she heard it, a loud bang. Something heavy knocking against furniture. Her stomach dropped. She opened my door and froze. There was a leg hanging over my bed. A woman was halfway through my window, no shoes, pale, eyes sunken like she hadn't slept in days. A pole in one hand, my AC unit had been shoved out. My makeup and personal things were scattered everywhere. And this woman, she was climbing in. At first, I thought my mom was joking. She has a dark sense of humor and often teases us about our haunted light near the door. But this wasn't a joke. Her voice was cold, sharp. "You can't stay here. You need to leave. You're not welcome here." I sat up, confused. Something was wrong, really wrong. Then my mom called for me, "Bring the hammer and the broom." My heart dropped. I got up and peeked into the room and saw her, the woman, standing halfway inside, surrounded by my things, breathing hard, like an animal cornered. She looked right at me and begged, "Please let me stay. My mom just died. My girlfriend left me. I have nowhere to go." Her voice cracked like she meant every word. But her eyes told a different story. Wide, glassy, desperate. My mom didn't even flinch. "So what?" she snapped. "My mom's been dead for 20 years. The woman started crying, pleading, but we didn't let her get any closer. We grabbed anything nearby and started throwing it. Makeup, books, hairbrushes, anything to drive her back. Finally, she climbed back out and disappeared down the fire escape. Her face never left my mind. Her wild eyes, her torn clothes, her bare, dirty feet. We locked the window immediately. My mom grabbed a thick pole from an old bed frame we were planning to toss and jammed it across the frame to barricade it. Then she called the police. They arrived fast, took prints off the pole that the woman had used. We found out later she'd been trying to break into multiple apartments in the building. Even tried getting into the family's unit upstairs. She was completely unhinged. One of the neighbors had warned my mom earlier in the week about someone climbing fire escapes, but she brushed it off. Said that wouldn't happen to us.
Not anymore. That night, we didn't sleep. We stayed up and talked until sunrise. My mom kept asking the same questions over and over. Had this woman ever gotten in before? Had she been inside while we weren't home? Was that why random food went missing? Or why were the cats always jumpy when someone walked past my room as well?
We'll never know. But one thing changed for good. Now, every night, even if we leave the house for just a few hours, we barricade that window. We double-check every lock, every curtain, every latch. Because the worst kind of horror is the one that finds a way inside. Real fear isn't always found in horror movies. Sometimes it's standing just outside your window, waiting for a way in. If this story made your skin crawl, hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. And remember, always check your windows before bed. You never know who's climbing up next.